Hello everyone and welcome to Delta Times 2. My name is Prakriti Dheer and today we're going to continue our JavaScript journey by talking about variables and data types. If you haven't checked out my last video, you can do so by clicking on the link above. We talked about what JavaScript is, what it can do, some basic syntax to get started with JavaScript, and we also discussed how to include JavaScript in our HTML file. Today we're going to continue our discussion by talking about variables and data types in JavaScript. As always, all the code that I'll be writing in the tutorial will be uploaded on my GitHub repository, which you can check out using the link I've put in my description box below. Okay, so let's start. A variable is a place to store data. We declare variables using the let keyword. To name variables with multiple words, camel case is used, which means the first word is all lowercase and the succeeding words start with an uppercase character. Apart from alphabets and numbers, $sign and underscore are also accepted as characters in the name of a variable. The only condition while naming a variable is that it shouldn't start with a number. Apart from that, a good coding practice is to name the variable so that they make sense to someone reading the code. Then we can assign data to a variable by using the assignment operator, which is the equal to sign. For example, if we want to assign a string hello world to a variable called first_var, we do so by first declaring the variable using let, then assigning the string to the variable using the assignment operator. We can also declare and assign variables to values in the same line, like this. We can also declare multiple variables and assign values to them all in one line. Suppose we want to declare variables A, B, and C, and we want to assign them to strings which are A, B, and C respectively. So like this, and it works. We can also assign the value of one variable to another. So let's say we declare a variable called dupeVal and assign the value of the variable first_var to this. If we do this, then now dupeVal contains the value that was contained in first_var before. So dupeVal now contains the value, the string hello world. There is also a different kind of variable called constant variable, which is kind of an oxymoron, but it basically refers to the variables which, when assigned values, the values cannot be modified. We use the const keyword to declare a constant. So we can assign a constant to a variable, but not a variable to a constant. Okay, so in the example that we discussed before, we assigned hello world to first_var, and hello world is a string, and strings are data types. In JavaScript, there are 8 basic types of data. We have number, big int, string, boolean, null, undefined, object, and symbol. The number type represents all kinds of numbers like integers, decimals, floating point numbers, infinity, negative infinity, and a special kind called nan. Nan is a value that represents computational error. We can perform operations on numbers like addition, multiplication, division, modular, etc. But numbers are restricted to the range -2 to the power of 53 minus 1 to +2 to the power 53 minus 1. For numbers lying outside of this range, we use big int. Big int can contain numbers of any length, and the way to show that a number is a big int is by adding an n at the end of the number. String is any string of characters enclosed within quotes. These quotes can be single quotes or double quotes or even backticks. Then there is the Boolean type, which just has the value true or false. And we have the null type, which basically means nothing.
So the null value is used in relation to pointers, like to say a pointer points to null, that is, it points to nothing.
Then there is the undefined value type, which is the default value that is contained within a variable which has been declared but not defined yet. That is, a value hasn't been assigned to the variable yet. Okay, so till now we have seen 6 data types. These data types are known as primitive data types because their values are singular. They only contain one value. Object data type is not primitive. It is used to store a collection of data. And symbol data type is used to represent objects. I will make a separate in-depth video on object and symbol types soon because there is much to be said about them, but I don't want to make this video too long and pile on concepts after concepts on you. So this is it for this video.
In the next video, we're going to continue our discussion on JavaScript. If you like this video, which I hope you did, please make sure to comment, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you so much for watching, and congratulations on taking another step in your JavaScript journey. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.